Hey, church family. Today I'm excited to share with you some information about some changes that will be happening to our Sunday schedule beginning this Sunday, August the 30th. First, we are so excited to welcome Sunday school classes back to our campus. It's been about 5 months since we last gathered in person in Sunday school, and we know that Sunday school is vital to the life of our church. Because of this change, our Sunday schedule will be moving back to the way it was before COVID. Our services will be at 8:30 and 11, and Sunday school will meet at 9:45. Here are a few things that will change Sunday morning. First, we'll welcome back into our worship service preschoolers. They'll worship with us for a bit, then we'll dismiss them during children's church before the sermon starts. And this Sunday, all of our kids will be promoted up to their new classes. So at the end of the Sunday school hour, teachers will bring kids to their new classroom, preparing them for the next Sunday when they attend. Now, some things won't be back to normal. We still want to honor the governor's mandate by wearing masks when we're unable to socially distance. Masks will be especially important when we're moving around our campus, sitting in spaces that don't allow social distancing and other areas where we're close together. We'll have coffee stations set up, but at each one we'll have volunteers pouring the coffee to minimize the spread of germs. We still won't pass the offering plates or have a traditional greeting time, and worship will still be missing our choir for the time being. But while we're talking about the choir, I've got some exciting news for you. Mike has already begun to have the choir gather and start practicing. They've been spreading out around the fellowship hall and working through music. They're going to continue to do that. In fact, they're working to the point where we feel like it's safe to let them be back in the choir loft. And when they gather back in the choir loft, here's the exciting news. They're going to gather in the choir loft for both services. That's right, you heard me. From now on, our 8:30 service and our 11 o'clock service will be identical. Both services will have our worship band, our musicians, and our choir. All of the talent that God has given us, all of the gifts of music that God has blessed our church with will be in both services. I'm so thankful that our musicians, our praise singers, our choir, they've all bought into this. They're excited about it. They want to lead you in worship in both services. I'm excited that we will gather under one roof 2 times on Sunday, but not be different. We'll be the same. We'll be one church, singing the same songs, hearing the same sermon, worshiping the one true God. What does this mean? This means that both services will be enjoying our favorite old hymns that have stood the test of time. This means that both services will continue to learn new songs that enrich our knowledge of the gospel and the glory of Christ. I'm so thankful that over the last couple of years, Micah has been working to lay the groundwork for this. In the second service, he's been bringing back some of those old faithful hymns that we sang as children. And in the first service, he's been bringing in some new songs that have stirred our hearts with new affections to the Lord. I'm so grateful for his leadership and the ability to put all this together so that we as a church can be unified. Church family, the heart here of your pastor is simply this. I want you with freedom to go out into the neighborhood, into the county, into the surrounding areas, and invite friends to church. And I don't want you to ever have to think about which time you invite them to based on what we're doing musically. I want you to know that when they walk in the building, they're going to hear one church standing and singing together. What an exciting time in the life of our church. What a great thing for us to gather under the unity of worshiping our Lord. I'm so grateful for what Micah is doing, for what our choir and musicians and accompaniments are doing. I'm so thankful for their commitment to lead us. And I look forward to worshiping with you this Sunday.